Well, we're back to pay our annual homage to Staten Island's and New York City's gunsmithing industry, Dino Longera and Majestic Arms. Dino, how
Hi,
you doing,
Jack.
buddy?
It's great to see you again.
Um, I've mentioned this before. Interviewing Dino is the easiest interview in the world. You say, Dino, what's new? And then sit back and shut up. So, Dino, what's new?
Well, we got a couple of new products this year. The slide racker goes onto the back of the bolt. It's a simple clamp-on arrangement. Can be used right or left-handed. Makes it much easier to cock the gun. We've encountered 3 different types of Ruger bolts that have been in production, and we made a slide racker for each of the different types. We ask customers to please look at our website, identify which size they need so they get the right part the first time. The other thing we came out new with this year is a Picatinny rail for all of the drilled and tapped Mark IIIs, or you can send your gun to Majestic Arms and have it drilled and tapped. What we did a little bit differently was we machined and notched it so that it actually kind of overlaps the rear sight and makes one clean line. We also kept it as low as humanly possible so that it doesn't interfere with the sight picture when using your iron sights. The other new item we came out with this year is our speed trigger. It's an aluminum trigger. It's a smooth face with an over-travel adjustment screw. It's longer than the original and not as curved. So what you're doing actually now is it changes the ergonomics, so you're pulling the trigger more back than up, like the original trigger, which has a very sharp radius curve. And those 3 new products were tremendously received here at the SHOT Show, and we've had tremendous sales on all 3 new items.
Well, you're one of the few people I know that actually makes money at the show, Dino. But that's because your product sells so well. I was absolutely amazed at that trigger. I've spent a lot of time working on these Ruger Auto triggers, trying to get the reset shortened down and the take-up removed as much as possible. And you can get to a real thin line when you're cutting that window and making changes. Now, they also offer, I assume that the oversized bushing is also part of this trigger set?
Well, the oversized bushing can be purchased separately, or it's included in our Speed Strip 3.2 kit.
That's right. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. But it's a very near thing. These triggers feel terrific. It's the best drop-in standard auto trigger you're going to find, and the price is very reasonable. And it is
$38.95 on the retail. Each kit trigger comes with 2 screws. The longer screw is for your Mark IIs and Mark IIIs. The plastic frame, $22.45. You use the shorter screw, which is included with each trigger. So we got you covered for all 3 of their popular models.
It's a heck of a deal, Dino. And are you still paying homage to Miss Joanne for actually running this business for you?
Oh, absolutely. She's the boss. If things are not smooth enough, clean enough, and user-friendly enough, it's got to go back to the drawing board and start again. I make the product. She gives the final approval to the product.
That's all it takes. I know with my boss giving the final approval to the product, it's got to be good. Dino, thanks a lot.
Once again, it's great to see you again.